Virgos, my name is Tawana Antoinette. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your shares. All of that good stuff. You guys are helping the channel to grow, so I really appreciate you. Thank you. Jumping into the reading, this is going to be a collective reading, so it's going to resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. It will not resonate with everyone. Check all your placements, or feel free to check my calendar down below to book a personal reading with me. With that said, let's jump into your reading. The energy surrounding you is boundaries. This card says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So I feel like this is very self-explanatory. This usually comes up when there is a boundary that either you need to set. Yeah, most likely it's you. Yeah, you need to set a boundary with someone else, and it's asking you to step into that confidently. Set your boundary and stand by it. There's a video that I have on this channel on how to set proper boundaries. There are 3 steps involved: setting the boundary, committing to the boundary, regardless of how somebody else feels about it. And it's gonna get tough to stick to a boundary, because sometimes we have to be very militant about the decisions, and sometimes other people may not understand why we're setting this boundary or why we're being this way. So it involves us being consistent. And then the third step is being okay with the repercussions if the boundary is crossed. So whether that be if you're going to cut somebody off because they're not good for you anymore, or it's just something that you cannot deal with in your life, or if you're going to restrict their access to you, or whatever thing you are thinking of doing. But there's a lot of steps involved in boundary work. So Spirit is asking you here, Spirit is asking you here to look at ways in which you could set proper boundaries with others in your life. This could be family, love life, wherever. So just think about that. We're going to go into your reading. The first set of cards representing your path and your past energy is coming up as a Chariot, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. So moving towards something was not a great idea in the past, or moving towards something that caused you a little bit of pain. Let's clarify. Tell me about the Chariot, please. What is the Chariot representing here? All right, Chariot, clarified by the Empress and the 2 of Wands. So taking a direction, or moving towards a specific person, or moving towards your creative ideas, moving towards pursuing things that you really have to birth because you have to create them into the world, projects that you may have. I feel like you were moving towards projects, moving towards creativity, moving towards, some of you, this could represent your own business, entrepreneurship, like artwork, whatever creative endeavor you do. I feel like you took a new direction, or you probably made a final decision to commit to it, or something like that. Tell me about the King of Wands. What is the King of Wands? King of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. Okay, so both people here are on the board. Tell me more about this King of Wands, Queen of Wands, duo. Tell me more about this King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. So, in the past, you probably reevaluated a relationship with someone, because I feel like it didn't end up in the way that you wanted it to. So taking a path away from that thing that you were moving towards, or that person you were moving towards, to find other things, to find other options, to explore other possibilities. Because wherever you were at wasn't it, I feel like it was very painful. Something painful probably happened. This could be betrayal, grief, loss, whatever. Tell me about that 3 of Swords. Yeah, Three of Swords clarified by Four of Pentacles. Holding back from whatever you decided to go to pursue, to just suddenly deciding against it and looking at your other options. Because I just feel you made an adult decision. You saw that something was not working out. You stopped and you started keeping your energy to yourself. Whether you're restricting communication, you are not really super involved with them anymore. Yeah, I feel like something here that you invested in, you decided, hold up, no. What are my other options here? Moving into the current energy, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I love this. You may be working heavily on a business right now, I feel like, or working on something in terms of your finances and career. And I feel like you're seeing your money grow. I feel like this is a great space that you're in. Tell me about the Emperor. That's crazy because we have the Emperor and the Empress on the board and the King and the Queen of Wands. So if you're dealing with a person, you're dealing with your peer here, your match. Emperor is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So you started to invest in things, right? And you've become clear that things don't happen overnight. In order for something to grow and have gradual progress, you need to be diligent in it. You need to always have an energy of learning more. How can I learn more? How can I invest more? That's what the Page of Pentacles talks about. It talks about the possibility of there being abundance, but having a lot to learn. So being diligent, being strategic, being grounded, so you can reap all the benefits of wherever you want to go. And also, the page is the youngest court card. There's the page and the knight, then the queen, then the king. So this is just a gradual, like, growing energy of just learning more about a craft, learning more about a way to make money, learning more about solidifying your income, just being in a space of learning and growing. And I feel like that's where you are right now in your financial sector. And that's amazing. Something that you have is growing. Because we go immediately from the Six to the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's your money. So that's pretty clear. The energy that you're moving into in the next 2 weeks is the Sun, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be career for a lot of people and relationship for a very small few of you, I feel like. So whatever you're invested in, keep doing it. It will bring you success. And I feel like there's some level of success and happiness that you're experiencing in the growth and development of something in the coming weeks. Tell me about the Sun. The next 2 weeks could also see you working and collaborating with a friend, or collaborating with a business partner, or collaborating with someone else to bring you this success. So I feel like it's a joint effort. So if you're in a project right now, think about, and you've been thinking about working with other people, this is a clear go ahead to do so. So yeah, I feel like you're experiencing some kind of good vibes here, some kind of success, some kind of happiness in relation to another person. And this could be in your, I feel like this is going to resonate with a lot of you in your work sector. Like collaborating is what is going to bring you in this energy of claiming your abundance and your success. Tell me about the Hangman. What's the Hangman here? What is the Hangman? Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. Yeah, you're heavily collaborating in the next 2 weeks. I feel like too, you'll be kind of looking at something from a new perspective, and I feel like it's probably like evaluating if you do want to work with a particular person, or if you do want to work with a particular group, or if you do want to revisit a situation with a particular group. I feel like you're looking at something carefully in the next 2 weeks, like, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? Do I want to collaborate with them? Do I not want to collaborate with them? Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. I don't get bad vibes at all. I don't get any bad vibes here. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. There's a need here for whatever you're growing. It's going to require you to be a little bit more grounded, right? Because when the Knight of Wands comes out, it often talks about, the Knight of Wands is the knight that is very fiery, but the thing with fire is that fire burns out. So there's going to be a need for you to just bear in mind that you still have to be very grounded in the growth of something, because the Knight of Wands energy can be very inconsistent sometimes. He's not a king yet. He's still a knight and he has a lot to learn. He has not graduated to the King of Wands yet, which a King of Wands is where you've mastered that energy of determination, because the King of Wands knows that you can't just do something on inspiration because you're going to burn out. So you kind of need to pace yourself. So just take that advice while you're growing whatever is growing right here. Try to avoid that kind of energy where you have a burst of inspiration and then you burn out and then you just don't want to do anything related to it again. Just take strategic steps, be strong also, and yeah, come out of this indecision, whatever it is that you're pursuing. I feel like you're working with a group of people though. Or they're saying here there is success in you looking at collaborating with others. Let's get some advice for you. What's the advice here for Virgos? What's the advice for Virgos, please? What's the advice for Virgos? Wow, so many people are getting this chop wood card today. Card number 42. This card talks about being grounded in everyday experience. We just talked about that. The Oracle's message. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blossoms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deepest purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which bring you closer to what you seek. So, I think that's very self-explanatory. Virgos, this was a very clear-cut reading. I hope it helped you. If it did, remember to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my information is down below. See you next time.